Azure Storage Explorer. See, working with blobs only in portal is going to be complicated because we have very basic operations supported here. We have got provision to create a container, and we have got provision to, for a given container, upload the blob, and we can get the URL and some snapshot stuff. But what if I want to perform copy paste operations? So like that, there are many other things which are easily facilitated through a storage explorer. Storage Explorer is a free software which Microsoft has already built and given to us. We can download and install it. We have Storage Explorer for Windows, we have it for Linux, and we have it for Mac. For all the three, we have got three different softwares created by Microsoft. What are the benefits? In Storage Explorer, you can work with multiple accounts. So if I have multiple Azure accounts, I can add all of them. And in one account, I can have multiple subscriptions. I can add them also. Yes, you can perform all the operations, delete, view, edit, storage, resources. And not only blob, you can also work with queue, table file, and Cosmos DB storage and data lake storage also. It's very easy to obtain the SaaS key. And as I said earlier, it's available. So you can connect to the Azure subscription, work with local development storage. See, when you are a .NET developer, you need not actually use the live storage. You can use a storage simulator. So Microsoft has given local storage, rather emulator, not simulator, emulator. So local storage emulator can be installed on your machine. And with that local storage emulator also, you can connect storage account to. You can have external storage. Basically means that any subscription storage can be connected. You just need the storage connection string. And as I showed you already, a storage connection string is made up of the account name and the key. You can work with SaaS token. If you just have the SaaS token, you can just create a SaaS token connection, and with that SaaS token alone you can work. And SaaS tokens are of two types, account SaaS and service SaaS. Both of them can be used. SaaS is a topic which we have to discuss in detail little later. And as I told you, you can also use Cosmos DB if you have a connection string of Cosmos DB data source. So a beautiful software which is very handy. I use it very frequently. You can just go to, I have already installed it. In case you have not installed it, you can actually go to the storage, and here only you will find open in Explorer option. Just click on it, open Storage Explorer. If you don't have storage, you can install it from here. I'll say open. So on my machine, Storage Explorer is already installed. It should just open it. You can see, in case I have local storage, I can see that here. Emulator, blobs. I don't have anything right now. My local storage is not working, but I can connect. I can go here and add an account. I'll connect using my Azure account. I can use Azure account, connection string, SaaS token, account SaaS token, local emulator. I'm using Azure account. So my Azure username and password I'm supposed to provide. Password. And in this particular account, I have got only one subscription. It's taking little time. Yeah, here it is. So expand the storage. You can see the blob containers, and you play around with this. I don't have to teach this. It's just cut, copy, paste, upload, download, everything you can do. You can do something like a bulk upload. Select all my files, drag and drop. All the files will get uploaded. I can take a particular file, go to its properties. You can add metadata with every blob. I forgot to mention. Every blob there can be some metadata, basically some key value pair which can be added. So purpose, maybe demo, like that your own key value pairs can be added with every blob. And you can see these things are reflected in the portal. Go to blob, private images. In that I uploaded all of them. Which one I gave metadata? So I gave metadata to this. Go to properties and you'll see here there is a metadata. You can change hot to cool. A particular blob you can mention it as hot or cool. You can right click, get SAS. You can say create. You can copy now the URL, share it with people. You can select multiple files, copy, or copy, go to another container, create a folder if you want. Right click and paste here. So all the files are getting copied from that location. Refresh. So what we copied is got pasted. So it's a very easy to use editor, and right now we are working with blob, but when we want to work with queues and tables and files also, this is very handy. There's some table storage which is created for logging actually. Logs are there in this. Every storage account logs will be available in this kind of tables. So Storage Explorer is the best way to work with Azure storage. Then there is one more way of doing it, that is using Az copy command. You have to install Az copy. Just Google Az copy for Windows, Az copy for Linux based on your OS. And once you install it, it will be available in your folder. Put that folder in the path. And then you are supposed to provide Az copy source, which can be your local directory also, and destination, which can be Azure storage, or source can be storage and destination can be local. That means we can upload it, we can download it, we can perform both the operations. So for example, this particular command is going to upload to my storage, but what is needed? I need a key for it, and it says that all files with this particular pattern should be uploaded. So let's execute this. I'll copy this and first put it in Notepad. I want to upload content from some folder locally. Let's say from this folder, I would like to upload everything. Bulk upload I am doing now. Destination, I want my storage account URL, basically the container. So I want to upload in this location. Private images. Then we should copy the key key I'll get it from storage. Copy this key. This is the destination key, like that source key. I can use this command even to copy from one storage to another storage. Like that also we can use it. And I want to upload all those files which are having the extension docx. I hope it's docx. Docx. And that's it. No, copy this command, go to command prompt, execute. All the files will be uploaded. Az copy is not recognized, so we have to give it in path. I have not given in path. You may have to give it in path. So back to my notes, and it should be in this folder. So I'll take this and I'll paste it here. Full path I'll give. It should be in double quotes because that file has spaces. Now copy, paste. Error parsing parameter name is required. I think the problem is with slash. Same problem here also, we should give double quotes because we have space in between. Here there is a space. There is no space. And it starts copying one after the other. Wow, nothing is copied. Why? In that folder, it did not find anything with docx. How is it possible? So just give star.docx. It's not just doc. It's not just looking at wildcards can be used. So these files are already there actually. I've uploaded through Storage Explorer. So you can say yes, no, I'm saying no, but all the files. So whenever you have mass upload, that means bulk upload, 1000 files if you want to upload. And if they are in different folders, you can just create a proper AZ command and do it with that. Also, if I'm not wrong, I can give something like async. Okay, what is happening is by default, so in this particular case, what I have done, I have given one storage account and one local drive. But suppose if you have both source and destination, source is also a storage account and destination is also a storage account. By default, AZ Copies does a server to server copy. That means the file is not downloaded onto your machine. It simply copies from one storage to another storage directly. But for some reason, if you want it to come to your machine and then go to the other storage, you have to provide sync copy. That means by default it is asynchronous. Indicates whether the synchronous copy blobs of files among two Azure storage endpoints. AZ Copy uses server-side asynchronous copy. By default, it uses server-side asynchronous copy. That means if there are 100 files which have to be copied, AZ Copy doesn't wait for your response. It will just exit and the copy will continue in background. specify this option to download the blob or files from the service to local memory and then upload them to the service. We generally don't want to do that, but in case you want to for some reason, you have the choice. So like that, there are many options here. I would suggest you to invest some time when you are doing mass copying on these documentations. Links are provided. All the options of AZ copy you'll have to read. Like download all blobs in a container. You have to give /s. Upload all blobs in the folder. Just give /s. So you don't have to give a blob name. Everything will be downloaded. Everything in that folder will be uploaded. You don't have to mention pattern. You mention pattern actually only when we want to filter few files we want to upload. So like that we would want to mention pattern, otherwise not required. And pattern need not be something like this. I can give ABC star, implies those files which are starting with ABC. Or you can use question mark also, the wildcard. Only one character means question mark, multiple character means star. Basically very similar to your DOS commands. So /s is also very handy. Many times we use it for uploading the whole content into the server. So yes, sometimes you use Storage Explorer, sometimes you use AZ copy. It's your choice. And there are equivalent PowerShell commands also which does the same thing what AZ copy does. You may want to use that also in some certain cases. Depends on what exactly is the type of connection you have, and accordingly you can use that. PowerShell we will see in the next session. That's all.